Alright, so today is strength day, like I mentioned, oh yeah, yesterday. I am still feeling better, still feeling good, so that's nice. So far the injury hasn't been bothering me. So yeah, that's good. As far as today goes, it's going to be, doing all bench stuff, all focused on doing things to improve my bench, get stronger. So, yeah, I haven't done this in a while, so it'll be, pardon me, it'll be, interesting, I guess, to see how it goes. I don't really know the word that I'm trying to think of or say, but anyway, already warmed up, already have the bar loaded up with what I'm gonna start off with, so yeah. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started with our first set here, and then continue on. Sorry about that. If you're wearing headphones, I'm especially sorry because that was probably extremely loud. Anyway, thought I'd do a little pose down because why not? I did get a little chest pump though, I'm gonna be honest. But anyway, as far as today's strength day went, I would personally say rather extremely well. Yeah, hitting 245 came out of nowhere, so it's nice I finally re-hit that. It's been a while, but now I'm on the road to 265, so hopefully by the end of this strength block, this bench focused block, I'll be able to in fact hit 265, so that's what we're hoping for. As far as everything I did today, if there are certain movements that you have questions about, I mean more so specifically the pin press, which is where I start from like the halfway point and then press it off there. If you want like an explanation or a demonstration of that, or like how to set that up, I can do that, but I mean the only way I'm gonna know that somebody wants that is by commenting that you want to see or learn the setup. So leading into my next thing, which is if you want to see or learn the setup of pain press, or I mean if you want to see or learn the setup of really any of those, any of the movements that I did, or just know, or just like learn how to do some of the movements that I did other than simply copying from the reps. I mean really first let me finish this one point and then I'll get into that. If you want to learn or see anything more in depth, and like me explain it, leave a comment and I will next time I'll do like an entire talking portion while setting it up and explain it like that. But I mean really the only thing that is like requires a setup is the pin press. Everything else is really just a standard. I mean everything else is really just a standard movement. It's not like any behind the scenes stuff. I mean the starting bench, you just doing bench press, nothing really there to set up or anything. The iso holds, the isometric holds, where I'm just holding it up in the air. With that, the goal is at least 10 seconds, but at most 20. So, I mean, I went for 20. If you're curious about how I time that, basically I do my best to memorize. I don't know how else to word this than saying it like this, but I do my best to memorize like how fast the seconds are per my watch. So it's like I'll watch them and then I'll like count with I'll count with my watch to make sure I'm actually accurate. But I mean, honestly, what you could do is, if you're normal and you wear your watch, you know, on top of your wrist rather than on the underside, what you could do is when you go down, oh shit, I just realized, I went from isometric holds to pause bench. Sorry about that. So for the isometric holds, I mean, you can just, well, actually I really don't know how you would work that out. But with pause bench, when you're down here, I mean, you can turn your head to the side, look, count 2 seconds, and then go up. I guess some people, a 2-second pause is subjective. Because some people might say, 1 up as a 2-second pause. To me, a 2-second pause is 1, 2, up. Because to me, me saying up in my head helps with not I guess trying to estimate or guess, expect it, if that makes sense. Rather than just counting 1, 2 and then going. I don't know, to me it's it just helps me cue the my timing better. But back to what I was saying though, because to some people the 1, 2 up is a 3-second pause, but in my eyes it's a 2-second pause. Like I said, it's subjective. I mean, you do it however you want to, so that's up to you. But yeah, I mean, really, as far as determining weight goes, I mean, really, well, the only reason I went up on the pause bench was because what I had written down as far as, and this is the only time, with the strength, the different strength blocks, these are the only times I'll ever do anything as far as weight goes. This is the only time I'll ever do anything with percentages of weight, but otherwise I don't mess with that. That's just not a me thing, till it comes to this. But with the ISO holds, I do 120% of my max. If you don't know how to calculate a percentage of something, I'd say look that up. Because I personally don't feel like explaining it. I'm not gonna say that. But for the ISO holds, I do 120%. Some people will say that's too much. Oh well. For the pin press, I do 75%. And then the times in the past that I've done this, when I say done this, I mean the bench strength day. I would do pause bench 75%. I do pin press and pause bench both 75%, but I would end up failing. At maybe 3 or 4 reps. So what I decided to do this time around was do 50%, which is what I started out with. I was this is too light. So 130, going up to 135 though, that was a good choice. So that was honestly perfect. Because it was like right at the end there too, where I was like, okay, now I'm really feeling it. But me personally, I like to, I mean, I have it written down as less than 6. So, because usually I was like, in the past, I was failing at like 4 or 5. Like I was failing the 4th or the 5th rep at the end. So, but this time, I mean, I was hitting them all. But I would say 3 sets of 5 are like perfectly fine. So, yeah. But, like I said, excuse me. Like I said at the beginning, if you want me to explain or show the setup of anything, you know, leave a comment and, you know, ask that you be like, hey, I want to see this, and make sure you tell me what you want to see, because if you just say the words, hey, I want to see this, I'm not going to have a clue what you're talking about. But yeah, other than that, I think that's all I got as far as I'm thinking. As far as I know, that's all I have for you today. So I'm feeling good right now. So yeah, other than that, I will see you tomorrow for what should hopefully be, well, I say what should hopefully be, it's gonna be a good, perfectly fine core, grip, and plyometric day. I mean, those are easy. So, you know, it's not like today where, you know, sometimes some days your strength can be great, and other days it'll be shit, and sometimes you just have no idea why. Other times you do. But anyway, yeah, tomorrow's gonna be perfectly fine. All that stuff is easy. So I will see you. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for that.